Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I really wanted to give you guys an up close and personal look at where my apartment is now. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to do as much kind of vlogging of the process of furnishing it as I wanted to, but I really wanted to give you guys an in look as to where it is now. I've been here for about 3 weeks, so a month, and I think in the amount of time that I've been here, a lot has been done, and I'm so happy about it. So I'm gonna give you guys that, but also along the way this weekend, I'm gonna be doing quite a bit, and so I figured I'd vlog as much as I can. So let's just dive on in. So right now I'm feeling very awake, so I think I'm actually going to keep that productivity going, and I'm gonna clean up a bit. You guys saw, like I said, there are bits and bobs everywhere. I've been in the middle of building stuff either before I go to sleep preparing for a shift or right when I come home, and I think I can finally put away some of those tools and some of the other bits and bobs, as well as I'll probably edit my video that needs to go up tomorrow. The time I'm filming this is Thursday, and tomorrow I'm actually going to be hitting the road to go back to Maryland. So I want to have that video already edited and uploaded, and I think I have enough energy that I can go ahead and do it. Like I said, I plan for that video to be my book video, and then by the time I get back, I will have already pre-filmed for some of those new items that I received, and just also I've been slowly pre-filming my 3 Looks 1 palette for the Cosmic Brushes palette, so that will definitely be another video that will come up very soon around the time that you're seeing this video. So if you're not subscribed, I would love it if you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But like I said, I'm gonna be cleaning some things, probably sweeping, because now that I'm sitting at this angle, I can see under the storage across from me, and I see dirt, I see grime. This is the plant room, so it's going to happen, but might as well clean her up while my broom is still out, and then I'll probably get in my bed and do some editing. That way, in case I get really tired randomly, I can just roll over. But there's no need for me to wake up really early tomorrow. I'm just gonna be hitting the road. Well, I guess technically for me it's tomorrow in my head, but it's actually tonight. I'll probably just film tonight and relax. That way I'm rambling. Regardless, I'm gonna be cleaning up. You guys will be seeing that in just a second, and you'll be seeing whatever else I get up to the rest of this weekend. Let's get into it. just to give you guys an overview here, I've turned on some of the lights. There's lights on actually both sides. And once I get to the remote area, I can turn on the lights, and these lights will be replicated over here. So really, really excited about all of that. This was a happy coincidence that actually both of this couch and this chair matched perfectly. I absolutely love this lamp. The lamp is really, really beautiful. I think it really sets off this zone. I do want like a side table right here. I think that would really add and kind of finalize this living area. So I am in the market for that. There is one that I really like on Amazon, of course, but it was a little expensive for right now, so I'm gonna wait and probably purchase that later. I was really proud and kind of happy that I was able to include this. This is actually something that I built. One of the last things I kind of did activity-wise when I was living in Maryland. I absolutely love it. I think it is adorable. So giving you guys an up close look down here, I'm really happy at the arrangement of plants. We have a variety of different kind of genuses, which I absolutely love. We have alocasias, sansevieria, we have Hoya, so many things, philodendron. It's really, really looking nice. And I was able to put actually grow lights under this built-in bookshelf, which is absolutely stunning. I still need to arrange the actual books here, but I've been able to kind of figure out how to bring some light in that area, which was really the thing that was my Achilles heel on these bookshelves. And I was able to figure it out. So I'm thoroughly, thoroughly excited about that. I was able to kind of clean up this mantle quite a bit, pretty much grouping up things. So over here are some trinkets that I keep for my travels. So pretty much everywhere that I've traveled that's been significant since about like high school, I have one of these kind of glass figurine type things. And I also have some glass kind of, what are those balls, whatever those travel things are. I'm gonna put it on screen because my brain is blanking, and some other kind of significant bits and bobs throughout. All right, so as promised over here, you see the full section lit up. That bottom section, like I said, I just haven't put those lights in there, but those will be done. And then this is kind of what the other side will look like. And this mushroom right here lights up as well. I think this section is just beautiful. I love how it really fully looks lit, but not overly lit, you know? Yes, I know there's no TV, that's coming, but otherwise, I'm so, so happy with how this living room has really come together. I know my TV stand, or my, what is this called? My living room table, it's quite junky right now, but I'm in the middle of kind of putting things up and making this really a home. So there is that. But here, once again, this is my filming studio. Once again, this is cleared off, so all of that stuff is not generally there. I'm in betwixt making this a home, you know? And as you can see, my filming desk is quite messy. These are some new items that I will be filming with very, very soon. I just filmed recently a book video. That's why there were some books there. And hopefully by the time this video is up, you guys will have already seen that if you were interested in learning a little bit more about me and my reading habits. But yeah, that's pretty much how this section is going to be. I'm not really going to make this section very extravagant. It just really needs to be kind of a filming zone, and I did not want this to particularly be in the guest room. Over here, I absolutely love this zone. I've been able to kind of make this fan chill out, which I'm very happy about. So now this is definitely a spot that I am very comfortable sitting in the morning, reading here at night, whatever have you. This is my TBR bookshelf, completely unread books. Yes, I know that's a lot. We're gonna get past it though. And then these are all of my plants, my plant supplies, some other hobby type supplies in this cabinet. I absolutely love this. I was able to get both for the price of one in some like sites. I absolutely love that cabinet, and it wasn't too difficult to build. Me and my mom pretty much built all of the new furniture and brought all of this furniture in, as you guys saw in that first vlog. by ourselves. So if we can do it, I know you guys can too as well if you're interested. I got those new lights. So each of my shelves now, let me come in close so you guys can see. Each shelf has currently 2 Barina lights. These are, I want to say the 55 and those are the 35s. Obviously these are warm lights and these are the cooler lights. I wanted warm lights for both, but the 55s did not have warm lights available, and I just really wanted to get this room fully set up. So I just went with the white ones. I don't hate it. It is what it is. But the key to this setup was really this cord here, which once again, if you're interested about it, just let me know and I will link it down below. But it's not the normal cord that they put in the kits. This one is the normal cord, and that is significantly smaller than what I needed to go from one level to the next to connect them, because my goal was to connect all of these to one power cord, which, sorry if I'm making you sick, but as you can see, it's all connected to that one power cord that is going into my surge protector. And that was the key. That was the thing that I really wanted to do, and I was able to do it with those cords actually last night before I went to bed to prep for my shift. So really happy that this all came together. And another really cool thing that I've gotten from Amazon is this power surge protector. You're able to literally turn on, let me pull it out so you guys can see. You're able to turn on each individual plug, and with that you can also set a timed schedule for each individual plug. And it's just really nice, and you can connect this to your phone, so if you are away you can easily kind of, you know, manage that. It's really nice. I love this setup. I'm so happy with this setup and how everything has gone and all of that. I recently added all of my Skindapsis into that hanging pot. Absolutely loving it. I can't wait for them all to kind of get bushy and fully hang. I think it's gonna look really pretty there. And then these are 2 plants that I'm currently about to transition to pon, and they were in soil previously. I think by the time I come back from my trip, they should be ready to transition to pon, because it would have been about a week, and that's generally how long I keep my plants in water for that transition. Last thing in this room I think that I should really highlight, this is a prop box. I've never had a prop box, so we'll see how it goes. Currently I have them all in individual kind of containers with a short shallow pool of water under it to kind of allow that humidity to really take place. But we'll see how it goes. And then these are some more propagated plants, various reasons. My Veitchii was an import that hasn't been doing well, so I've been trying to really get it to thrive in my environment, which I think it is now growing its first leaf in my care. Thoroughly excited about that. Same with this baby right here. She has just not been doing well. Neither has my Forgetii white stripes. But I also have a cutting of this plant right here, which I want to say is honestly just a golden pothos. I might be completely wrong, but it might be a marble queen. Yeah, I think it's actually a marble queen now that I'm actually looking more in tune to it. Anyways though, I have a cutting in there, that way I can fill out that pot. And in case you are a plant person and you're really interested in my stats, it is 75 degrees here and about 50 degrees humidity. Usually my humidity will go up right after I water a majority of these plants, but I didn't have to water too much this morning. As you saw, I did a lot of watering yesterday, and probably what I will do is just let the plants dry out a little bit during my 3 days away, and then I will just make sure Sunday, one of the first things I do is really just go through and water all the plants that need water, because it does get hot in this little room. It's quite early, well, late for me, but early for the plants. It's about 10:30. So at high noon and like the noon hours, it's really gonna be warm in here. So really happy with this setup. So excited. And honestly, there's plenty of room to fill this room up and the whole apartment with even more plants. And that's the goal. That is the goal. Okay, so I remembered that I not only needed more light, which I added just a tinge. Hopefully it makes it better for you guys. But I also needed some form of alcohol. Now, apparently it's better if you use rubbing alcohol. I don't have any rubbing alcohol right now, but like I said, I'm in the middle of 1,001 different mini projects. One of the biggest ones, specifically in these living spaces, is adding more light. And I have a bunch of these battery operated fairy lights that I bought years ago. And the goal was I was gonna use them in the back of my videos. Never got around to using them at all. But like I said, they're battery operated. I have two, and I just recently picked up a whole bunch of clear command hooks. These don't give you a lot of real like oomph to them, but these lights aren't that heavy, and I actually have them holding the plant lights under that kind of section. So I think what I'm gonna do is place these hooks where I want them. My thought is, one, I'm going to, because you need the rubbing alcohol to prep the zones. So I'm gonna prep all of this mantle, because I think what I wanna do is have fairy lights running along the whole outer rim of the mantle. I think that'll look really nice. I plan to use these command hooks, so if I don't like it, I can trash it. I'm hoping that I'll have the whole bottom part of this fireplace just plants galore right there. I don't intend to use this fireplace very often, and when I do, I can just displace the plants temporarily. But it is the summer, and I really want to fill this space with things that I enjoy, things that make me happy. And right now, plants are a huge part. So like I said, I'm gonna prep this zone. The only thing I really need to do is, I haven't kind of figured out yet, because I haven't tried, to see how long this is in comparison to the mantle, and to see if I actually need two, because I have two of these fairy light things. So let me untangle it first and we'll see what it do. Okay, so I know you're just looking at a very zoomed in portion of my fireplace, but I realized at the very last one that I am a special human being, because these hooks should be upward facing so that the lights stay in. Thankfully, I have enough light like enough slack that I'm pretty sure I can really finesse looping around these and kind of fortifying the lights around that. But instead of making you guys watch me do all of that, I am going to find some more of these hooks because I have like 3 more bags of them. I'm going to prep the bottom 2 left here, and I'm also going to prep the hooks for over there so I can set that light up, and then I'll come up and show you guys what I've done at the end once both of these are kind of together. Okay, so it's done. In the day, does it look like maybe a kindergartner put these up? Yes, but I like it so far. It's going to bring the light that I want, and the goal is that during the night, this area is a lot better lit because there is no ceiling light. I also went ahead and did that little cove over there, and it's now connected to my phone because I have similar plugs to that surge protector, but it's individual outlet plugs. These are what they're called, Casa, and this, I have these in both of my coves. So once again, I can manually or automatically tell it when to turn off and turn on. So I'm actually going to turn that off. I just wanted to show you guys. And yeah, I turned off all the other lights. That's why you don't see them. I think I'm actually going to just let those run 24/7. They're on battery operated. I don't really care. I can replace the batteries, no worries. And like I said, my goal is to have this whole floor filled with plants. Probably like some Maranta, if I can make it work, like a variety of Maranta. This gets some decent light. If not, maybe just some crawling plants, who knows. But really excited for the progress that I was able to make. Now I think I'm too tired to edit, so I'll probably do that when I wake up again tonight, and I'm just gonna crawl into bed and hopefully get some sleep. like I told y'all, pretty much every morning I find myself in my plant room checking on my plants. Quite a few of my plants today really needed water, and I am accounting that to the fact that the lights that you see in each of the storage are new. So pretty much this last week, all of these plants have been getting used to getting a lot more light than, at least direct light, than they have even at the previous location that they lived in. So with that said, I found that I've watered quite a few of these plants at minimum 2 to 3 times this week, which is a lot compared to how I was watering them previously. I was watering about 2 times a week. We'll see. We're also in growing season, so they're also getting quite a bit of light. And although it doesn't appear so, this room is south facing. So they are getting quite a bit of light from that, along with the lights that are right on top of them. The only reason I decided to add lights, a lot more lights to this room, was because of the fact that I had to have curtains in front of the windows. If I did not have to have curtains in front of these windows, I'd have all the blinds completely up, no curtains, and these plants are getting a lot more direct sunlight, and so they wouldn't necessarily need the grow lights on top of them. But I'm not gonna lie, I like the vibes. I like that I can control how much light all of these plants are getting. And as I said yesterday, I'm pretty sure I have each kind of storage or organizing arrangement under different light configurations. So my big plants near me, they're all getting light from this standing lamp that has grow lights and bulbs in them. Those are all on one timer. All of the ones on the smaller kind of black storage are all on one, and then the Big Daddy storage is all on another. So I really like that I can kind of do everything based on my configurations. I also have pretty much only 2 other locations right now where there are plants, and those are on their own separate timers as well. So once again, I'm just really happy at where everything is at. That light should be on by now. I'll figure it out after I film this segment. But when I was going through and watering, I have some that are still kind of sucking up some of the extra water from my plastic kind of thing that I water my plants on. I don't know semantics on these names, but they're still sucking up some water, so I'm gonna let them do that. But I see that one of my my alocasia, is that alocasia? My Odora variegata, quite a few of the leaves are yellowing, and I did see quite a bit of buildup in the sinus area of them yesterday. That's why I went ahead and wiped them yesterday, and I have a feeling that plant, unbeknownst to me, might have had spider mites. I'm not really too concerned because I am transitioning it from soil to pond, but I think if I have a container, I think I might do that before I leave, which is a little risky, but it is a kind of very, very tough plant. I'm pretty sure it's an alocasia. If it's not, it's a calicacia, and those are pretty tough plants. I'm pretty good with them, pretty good knowing like how to transition them and how to maintain them. That's why my Regal Shield is so good. This was one of my favorite plants in my collection. I absolutely love my Regal Shield. I do need to clean her leaves. I need to clean these Big Daddy plant leaves, but I always get tired of cleaning leaves by the time I get over here. Anyways, though, I think I'm gonna pot her into a pond kind of setup. If I don't have an actual pond container that I like to use, I do have about 4 or 5 containers prepped that have plastic containers that can fit in them with cash pots on the outside, and that's really all I need. I have the pond, so I'm gonna get that done before I leave. Also, I saw my Hoya Crociana Silver and Super Silver. They're both looking very, very wrinkly, and I've been finding that I'm having difficulty determining when to water them because I have them in a terracotta pot. I think I'm going to transition that grouping of plants to another one of the kind of potter setups that I already have, where I have the cash pot and the clear pot. That way I can check the roots. I don't know what's going on with that root system, so I do want to check it. If I find that the soil is not good, I did just get an order for the first time. I'm really excited of Molly's mix, so I'm gonna probably honestly just trash that mix, put her in Molly's, put her in the new cash pot and pot setup, and then check on her, of course, when I get back. That'll probably be one of the first things I do when I get back on Sunday, is check on all of my plants. These are my babies right now, so I'm really concerned with leaving them for 3 days, but that's why I'm really taking the time this morning to take care of them. I'm gonna film after this, and then I pretty much have to do, I'm gonna try to prep some cleaning so that when I come Sunday, all I have to do is pretty much start my laundry, put away my dishes, stuff like that. So hopefully my week, even though I won't be here to do kind of my normal cleaning routine, it won't be too much of a manual labor. Once I get here, I can just kind of start some buttons and do some relaxing things. But hopefully my weekend is fun and relaxing and all that jazz. I'm blabbering at this point. I'm gonna turn you around so you can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna drag this chair over there because I'm lazy, and we're gonna do some repotting before we get some breakfast, because I do need to eat, not just drink my drink. So I'm gonna get some breakfast, and then we're gonna start some filming, because I just need to actually film the content here. I can edit this weekend. I should have time, among doing some other things for some family member that I do their kind of IT stuff behind the scenes for their business. So I'll probably need to be doing a couple of things there, because it'll be easier when we're in the same state. So those are the plans. I know I babbled. Let's get into it. Okay, so I'm gonna talk you guys through this. It's just easier. I am going to be repotting quite a few of these things. Let's start with this odora that I was referring to earlier. I'm worried because this is now, I think, the second or third leaf that I feel is ready to kind of time out. Granted, it's going through some shock right now, so that could be an issue, but I don't think that's the thing. And I have quite a few different pots that can work. I have this one where there's a little bit of a lip, not my favorite, not the worst though. Let's see, I kind of want a new clear pot because all of these have some form of soil in them. This could be a good thing. Okay, let me see if I can find a big clear pot that has not been used yet. You know what? Let's start from ground zero. Let's check the root system to see how big of a pot it actually needs. Because maybe I'm trying to put this in a bigger pot than it needs. Okay, so there's still, ooh, wrong root system. Get back in there. Okay, so there's still a little bit of dirt in the roots, but I think it should be fine. I can pretty much pick this out. It should be fine, but this is also a lot smaller of a root system than I was expecting. So I don't think I'm gonna go as big as I thought. I think I'm gonna go pretty kind of unconventional. This, I think, was like a kombucha container at the time. I'm gonna just put her in this just so that she gets used to, yeah, I'm gonna put her, let me see if I have something slightly bigger than that, because I think it can take a little bit more. Okay, so this is my favorite pasta sauce, in case you care. Yeah, I'm gonna put her in this. I'll probably put her really low, and I won't fully cover up or fully fill this with pond, but that's the container I'm gonna use. So I have two different types of semi-hydro or pond. I think I'm gonna do chunky, mainly because I won't be here and I wanna make sure that the transition is good. So, not the cutest setup, but I think it functionally will work really, really good. I'm going to probably add just a little bit more pond in a second, but I'm just gonna add my water. And that's probably gonna be the amount of water that I add. Don't want too much because I don't want any root rot, but I do want it to be high enough that it can start to really help with this substrate. Okay, so this is the setup for now. Once this gets used to this and the roots get even more definitive in this substrate, then I will pot her into an actual kind of semi-hydro setup that I'm used to, but I'm okay with this right now. And I'm gonna go ahead and chop her. So we also have my Crinkle 8. This substrate I think is just really old, and every time I try to water it, the water goes right through, but I find that the roots really, granted, we have some good roots, but I just feel like, let's just change the soil. So I'm going to. Okay, so this wasn't my best mix here. There's not a lot of chunky perlite here, very little orchid bark. I don't see any charcoal. So that might be a reason. I think this was one of my first kind of mixes that I personally did. I'm not gonna worry about taking all of the substrate off the roots, but I just really want to give this baby a little bit better substrate. I'm gonna take Molly's Aeroid Mix and we're going to give her some better soil. I hear nothing but great things. That's why I went ahead and just went for the big bag on this. Plus I have quite a few plants. And if I enjoy this mix, I figured I would just go ahead and pot them all in this eventually. I think I'm actually gonna even change, I think I'm even gonna change my plastic containers and go to this one because this works perfectly in this potter. And I do want my, yeah, Crinkle 8, or does she have, she already has one, but let's give her a new look. We're gonna give her a little bit more room with this. And yeah, okay. Okay, I like to go about 1/3 of the way up. Then I pot up my plants. And I guess I can do this on outside of the potter so you guys can see what's going on. I like to pot the plant how I want her. Like I said, I like to try my best to get those roots to really air out. I like to make sure none of the leaves are kind of, what's it called, in the pot. And then you just pot her up. So she's a little wobbly, but once her roots get more established in this pot, I think it's going to be for the better. And it'll be really exciting to try this soil mix with the plant that I've had for quite some time. I'm just gonna water this through. And then I'm gonna put her back in her spot with her new cover pot and all of that jazz. Let's see what the root system here is. My Maranta is looking really good, actually. I already see new growth since it's been in this setup. And I was able to transition at least one of my Marantas to semi-hydro and had absolutely no problem. The only sad thing is that I'm pretty much out of my coarse semi-hydro. I have some old prawn or semi-hydro, so I might use that in addition to this one. And then I do have some really fine. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to transition her. Her roots look pretty good. I think these roots look fine. I haven't had any issues with them yet. So we'll see. And I think I want to use this pot. This pot is really, really cute. I don't know where I got this. I've just been picking up pots wherever I can when they're reasonably priced. And then, you know, I'm happy with them, obviously, because I just need as many cover pots as I can get, because I'm trying to really fill this home with a lot of beautiful plants. So this is a little too big. I think I have one that's smaller. I think I'm gonna put her in this one. That way also the water can directly hit that pond easier. So we're gonna start off with fresh, chunky in the bottom. Okay, that's a nice good starting point. And I'll just go ahead and put the crumbs back in there. I like to get this when I'm doing semi-hydra. I like to go a little bit higher. So I'm gonna go with some already used pond. So I think that's good enough for me. I'll just do this outside so it's easier for you guys. And I'll probably use this because I don't want it to mix with the soil underneath. All right, so I'm gonna take each strand, and like I always, well, like I've said now, what, twice or three times, I'm just gonna try my best to really make sure that the roots are nicely separated. I don't want them bunching up in any one direction. And it looks a little scraggly, but like I said, I'm gonna work on propping her. Actually, I might do that now. Work on propping her. I want to prop actually both of my Marantas. That way they can root up really nicely and I can just really make them quite bushy. So this is becoming a longer segment than I thought. I'm sorry if you're not really interested in plants. If you want to skip, I'm sure I would have already told you where to skip to by now, but I completely understand. Let's get to some propping because yeah, I want to prop and I want these to really get bushy. Actually, let me prop it a second because I think I want to use this container. It has a really good height. So put her down there for a little bit. Okay. I think that this root system that I have will survive. It was just really dried out with that terracotta pot. So what I'm gonna do is get a clear small pot. So I just finished filming. I already took off my lashes because I filmed I think 3 videos. 2 will be applied for next week or this upcoming week, and one of the videos that I did was a new makeup releases. So I decided to pick up just 3 things from Sephora, which is still relatively expensive, but I wanted to go ahead and pick those items up. It also reminded me that I never picked up my Half Magic balm. When I tried to go into the Ulta that I went to, they said they didn't have it. I'm realizing that there was a specific Ulta that I should have went to, so I will be working on that. But I also remembered that this morning I woke up and I realized that Bath & Body Works has made their Halloween collection available and I never actually purchased. Now there's not a lot that I want to pick up. I told you guys before, I am trying my best to really streamline what I pick up from Bath & Body Works, but I do want just a handful of things. So if you didn't know, Girlfriend is my favorite scent and they finally are bringing that out this year. Apparently it's been a thing. It's not been a thing since I've been actively purchasing from Bath & Body Works though. So very excited about that. And I'm seeing that there's some things that I can get potentially discounted, if not for free. So just give me a second because I did not see that. I can apparently get the spray. I can get the trout. I can get, what is it? I can get a free travel body care item up to 9. Okay, but I don't have that in my cart right now. So right now I have one of the soaps. I have a wall plug-in, a body wash, a mist, a cream, which I can get for $7 instead of whatever it's on sale for right now. And I have 2 pedestals, like 2 candle holders. I need to go look at my inventory. So I'm gonna take you guys with me, and I apologize if it's really loud. I'm trying to get all of my things that I need washed and dried before I leave. That way I have very minimal cleaning that I have to get done when I come back. So let me take you guys over to the laundry closet. All right, so I'm pretty sure I've shown you guys this, but this is the closet. And as you can see, I have no girlfriend. Let me move this so you guys can actually see. I have no girlfriend gel soaps. Those are my favorite. I prefer the gel over these, what are these? The foaming wash. So I'll probably be stocking up on those. And right now the sale is like $3. So I'll probably just get like 1 or 2. I know they'll go on sale cheaper. But another thing is these wall plugins. I don't think I have any. So let me go through that real quick, because that's something. I know I don't have the body wash, so I'm definitely gonna get a body wash, and I know I don't have the spray. So those are just the things. I just wanted to check to see if those were something. So let me, hi. So let me check to see what's going on in my bag of goodies. It'll be at the very bottom. If I have any. What is that? Spiced lemon? No. Rose water. Palo Santo. I think these are all the ones that I just picked up. You know what? We're just not gonna put these back in there. We're just gonna put them on the shelf. That way in the future, it's easier. Yeah, okay. So I don't have any girlfriend wall plug-in. Okay, so I'm a little bit further away from the, oh, I need to check my holders. Hold on, let's go. Okay, I know I have Christmas holders. I really don't think I have any Halloween candle holders. And let me show you guys what is in my cart. Those are $7 for a wall plug-in. No, that has to be added to my list. That's getting chopped. I'm not paying $7 for a wall plug-in. Absolutely not. Okay, goodbye. Gel soap, body wash. That's so stupid. Like, oh, this place is so expensive, and I don't have a coupon. I do not have a coupon. I'm just wondering if I need to get both of the pedestals that I have in my cart currently. I'm interested in both. I'm getting them both. Okay, all of this is gonna be shipping, because that's how it's available. Okay, so I'm getting 1 body cream, 1 fragrance mist, and I know I said I was gonna chill on the fragrance mist, but this is Girlfriend, and I love Girlfriend. I always said if Girlfriend comes out, I'm gonna get the mist. So I'm gonna get a mist. Should I get a travel mist? Maybe I should get a travel mist. Okay, let's be smart. Let's be smart. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna shop Halloween. Fragrance mist. Girlfriend. I have 2 pedestals or 2 holders for my candles. I have 1 body cream that's discounted. I have 2 body washes. I have the travel size of the mist and 1 soap. The price, the horror, the horror. So I think that's it. I think that's all I'm gonna pick up today. And probably what will happen is, one, I want to review them. I love Girlfriend, so I'll probably actually review that. It's been a while since I've done a Bath and Body Works review, and then I will wait until we get a decent discount. Hopefully I get a coupon or two, and then we can go from there. Maybe I should wait for one of those candle holders. Should I? Maybe I'll do that. Because this is a really expensive cart right now. Okay, I'm gonna add the more expensive candle holder to my loves list, and I'm gonna pull that out. That's so much better. Oh, I can swallow this price a lot better. So we're gonna go ahead and order this. Hold on. You trying to charge me for shipping? I should not have to use shipping. Weekend. Always check your carts, because they really do that. Is that a code? Oh, you butts. You can only use one code per order. That's so annoying. Whatever. Wait, was it? I think that's a more expensive cart. Hold on. This has got to work in my favor. So that's 7. Okay. So we are good to go. That's really exciting. Hopefully next time I make an order from Bath and Body Works, I have a coupon, because I can't with the lack of coupons.